Okay, so procrastination, putting something off that you can do now because you don't want to do it, you'll do it later. Or just seems difficult and you don't know the whole complete step. So rather than getting part of it done, so you're ahead of the game, you don't do any of it. And I do a lot of that. So every day, just I try to get something done. I might go in to do ABC and just end up with XYZ done, but at least something gets done. We had the guys cut down some ties Wednesday, Thursday, and stack them up. Gives us about 6 feet up at the valve. So right now we're about to go to Tractor Supply and get some fittings so that we can fit those in, reduce them down to a hose fitting, like a 3/4 inch or 1/2 inch, garden hose type deal. No water in here yet. Right now we will hose this, fill it with a hose, so that the water's out here without having to run a hose. We'll have water out here. I want to say it's 300 gallons, 275, something like that. Eventually we'll have some kind of water catchment, which will come off of a gutter and then fill this and then run a few in series. We'll have those all over the property, which is what we're moving towards. This was the water hole in the back. It was about 20% of this size probably, and I had Cody scrape it out. But the deer are coming down here to drink. There's deer prints all over, and the weather's still warm. We had a frost advisory day before yesterday, so we actually hit like 30 degrees or so. But the frogs are still out. I'm still seeing snakes on the side of the road during the day. So the weather's, though it's changing, it's not all the way changed. So we're going to set more of these up around the property. I was just out here measuring this fitting to make sure we got the right stuff at Tractor Supply. We dug out 2 of the Craftsman riding mowers. They call them lawn tractors. They're just, lawn mowers with a cutting deck. And you can take the deck off and pull wagons around and shit with it. But we're going to get a leaf rake, leaf vacuum that will attach to the back of this thing just to pick leaves up at the house and stuff. Mainly because we want the leaves to bring them over here to compost them. We've picked up a lot of the leaves. We've run through the woods here and the leaves have fallen. More leaves have fallen. But I don't want to pick all of those up and leave the ground exposed completely. So we've pulled all the leaves that we're going to pull from here, and now we're pulling them from other places. When we got on this property, we had a Craftsman riding mower, and then got a second one, a 6,000, and the other one's a 5,000. The parts are all interchangeable. I'm not real sure what the difference between the 2 mowers is. Might be the motor or something, but we beat the shit out of these. We brush hogged this, cut all this down, and we constantly broke them, breaking spindles, breaking blades in half, beat the shit out of them. But for this, so these mowers are still going. This one here leaks quite a bit, and you can find these on Craigslist for $500-600. The newer ones are red. This is the GT 5000, and that one is the GT 6000 or 6500. And this one you have to put it in reverse, whereas the other one just has it on the pedal. You just push the pedal backwards and it drives in reverse. Other than that, I'm not sure the difference. They're both 54-inch decks. And man, we beat the fuck out of these things. Busting spindles, you just get a spindle rebuild kit, rebuild them, and but we're going to use it now just to pick leaves up, because you have to have this chute here. So we'll mow over it, it'll pick the leaves up, and then we will shoot them into the leaf vacuum, or at least we hope that's what we're going to do. So that's where we're going with. I don't know if this deck, actually looking at this, I don't know that this is going to work with that piece they give us.
Yeah, I don't know. Because that one was flat.
Yeah. We might have to use a 0 turn, in which case you have to have a couple extra parts. And this 0 turn?
Yeah, it's got a plate on the back.
Yeah, it'll pull. Both of them will pull. The question is getting it onto this piece here
550 cord uses tabs.
Bungee cords. Use the tabs. Probably better than 550. I don't know. We'll take all the model numbers and see what it coincides with once we get there. I really don't want to have to fabricate anything because by the time we do that, it'll be winter. This mower is fucking terrible too. Since we got it, we put almost $3,000 in this mower, and it came back, and the thing runs literally at like 30% of the speed it ran before we took it in. We got to get it back in and make them fix it.